Hey guys, it's the Great Legend. I'm coming at you live. I've got a couple packages here. I got this one here from Mile High Comics, and this one over here from Monsterverse is the name of these folks. So we're gonna have a little unboxing, and I'll show you what I get. We're gonna start with the Mile High Comics here. So let's see what we got inside. All right, here we are. So we're opening up Mile High. Now, as you see, they have some nice peanuts here protecting the books. Okay, so we're going to take the books out. All of them are really nice all together. Got some Shazams in there, and I'm going to unbag these and I'll show you what we got. So yeah, we got a lot of Billy Batson Magic of Shazam books because I wanted to read these. They're all near mint, or so they say, but I need to bag and board these because I don't think they're bagged and boarded. This is actually a variant cover that I ordered. So we'll bag and board these here in a little bit, and then let's go ahead and open up that box, see what's in there. So this was packaged in this box from Monsterverse, and this is it right here. So let's see what's inside. So this was the box that was inside, so let's unbox this one. Alright, this is inside the Monsterverse. Really good and padded envelopes. Both Mile High ship these pretty well. They're all just in here. I don't think there's really any backing boards in here. Well, there's some, you know, maybe every third comic is a third or fourth comics there's a backing board in there, so that's how they roll with it right there. Billy Batson, the Magic of Shazam. But these are from Monsterverse direct. So I'm going to open these up and I'll show you what these are. These are really cool and I'm very excited. I've got a copy of the second issue of this series that I'm going to show you in a minute. That's a really good one. I really like it. Alright. Here we have a lot of glare. But no, this is a series called Bela Lugosi's Tale from the Grave. I've got number 1 here, and I think this came out if I'm not mistaken, not last October, but maybe the October before that. Maybe October 2011 or 2010. I don't remember, but it's been a while. This came out in October, some October, and I'll put an annotation up to let you know, or actually I'll probably just go over this whole series again in a future video, but came out a while back. It's not released it's not released very much. Like, it's not on a set schedule of, okay, this is coming out October, this one's coming out November, December, but I got 2 of each, and these are spanking brand new, straight from Monsterverse. They have an Amazon.com store if you want to buy these. Do not buy these off eBay. Do not buy them off eBay. Type the Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave on Amazon.com. Monsterverse has their own store on there, and they'll ship it directly to you. So it's really cool. That's number 1. And actually, I think this is the variant cover of, and this is the normal cover. Normally, it all depends on. I'm split 50-50 for variant covers. If it's a cool cover, I'll get it. If the cover is no big deal, then I won't get it. You know, I don't have to have variant covers to complete my runs. I mean, I don't even think I even have any. Well, I got Marvel Zombies. I mean, I don't have any big runs. I've got mini series, things like that, but I don't have like every single issue of, say, Fantastic Four. But you know, that was my favorite growing up. Anyways, I got that cover there. There's this here. I'm sorry for that glare. Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave, number 1. And I've only flipped through number 2 because I already had a copy of that one. Came out not too long ago, and old Thomas Pox was the first guy that I knew that had it, or at least I think he was the one that was showing it off in his video, Tommy Parks, and I'll show it to you. But this is one of those comics. I know Captain Strangelife's a fan of these, but these are kind of bringing it back. I think, like, it's similar to old stuff, like from the old days. And you know, I don't know the dates because I don't have any of those comics, but I wish I did. But you know, the old comics like Creep Show comics. You know, the scary ones that had like 3 or 4 good scary stories in them. And there was a start to the story and an ending to the story. So you'd get an issue and have like 3 or 4 different stories. I was commenting in one of Captain Strangelove videos that these remind me a lot of, horror comics remind me a lot of stuff me and my older brother used to watch on TV, like Alfred Hitchcock Presents, you know, the black and white. You know, we see the reruns of this show. And we'd stay up late, usually come on around 11 on one of the local channels. We watch that, we watch Twilight Zone, the old black and white Twilight Zones. And then our favorites was on Friday or Saturday nights. I do not remember which one they were. But you would see Tales from the Dark Side, followed by that show called Monsters. All of those like old school shows and like with single stories. It just reminds me so much of that kind of stuff. And I'm also a huge Bela Lugosi fan. My favorite being, of course, the 1931 Dracula by Universal Pictures. But he did a lot of great ones, and I just thought he was pretty cool. And I always thought that Lugosi was always trying to get out of the Boris Karloff shadow. Of course, Lugosi had problems with the H, and you know, and he had the accent and all. But he was awesome. Don't deny it. This is the one I think I saw off Tommy Park's videos. Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave, issue number 2, with Rick Baker's Popeye cover. Cool thing about Rick Baker is he idolized Jack Pierce. I think it was Jack Pierce that did all the makeup on the Universal Pictures. Like, he did the makeup on Karloff's Mummy, Karloff's Frankenstein, you know, the monster. He did all that makeup you saw in Igor, Bela Lugosi's makeup. He did Igor. He did, you know, Bela Lugosi played Igor in The Son of Frankenstein, and I can't remember what year it was. Huge fan of those movies, though. Rick Baker, he's a great makeup artist in his own right. I think his last movie he did was Men in Black 3, but he's done, you know, you look up Rick Baker on IMDb, you're going to see a ton of stuff. So I got 2 of these, and I already had 1, so this brings my collection to this one to 3. So these are excellent, excellent condition. I mean, I don't think I'm going to sing. I don't know. You know, sometimes I CGC stuff, sometimes I don't. But I think these are just going to stay with me for a while. So yeah, those are the Tales from the Grave. So let me get these Shazams opened up, and I'm going to bag these in... I got Polyar Mylar. I'll bag them in Mylar, you know, just to... No, I don't know what to bag them in. These aren't really, they're not worth very much. I mainly got these to read, and I got issues 1 through 10, I think. I got issues 1 through 10, and there should be some other comics in there too. But we'll be right back to show you this new unboxing from the Great Legend Show. Hey, who would have ever thought Popeye and Bela Lugosi kind of sharing the same love in the same video? Kind of cool. Alright, more of that Great Legend glare. Gotta love the glare. It looks like looks like that glare goes pretty good with that lightning bolt coming off his chest. Yeah, I got these Billy Batson and the Magic of Shazam, just because, you know, I like Shazam pretty good. And I like the artwork. I kind of like the kiddie-ish kind of artwork, where this comic here is more geared toward the younger people, you know, toward the kids. So I got number 1 right there. The variant cover. I've got number 2. I think that's number 2. These, you know, in a previous video I showed you that Shazam, the 4 Shazams. Dang it. The little deal slips my mind. But I showed you the Shazam miniseries that the creator of Bone did, Jeff Smith. God, I hope it. I'm bad on names. I'm forgetting my names. That Bone guy, Smith. And this is kind of modeled closely to that style. You know, more geared toward the kiddos. Like, almost, dude, they could make like a comic or a cartoon of this thing. That's number 3 right there. Peerless Peril. This is him, brother versus brother. I like that little cover. Looks like Spy vs. Spy almost. Their faces. Black Adam, of course, versus Captain Marvel there. Number 5. Number 6. These are near mint from your friends at Mile High. Number 7. I know some of you don't use Mile High, or you said you don't like them because their grading isn't as good as, say, like mycomicshop.com, and that's fine. I mean, I've used Mile High for a long time, and these near mints, they say just classic near mint. They're probably, I would probably give them a 9.4. I'm just kind of looking at these. I'm not really inspecting them because I haven't even opened them up. I'm just showing them to you. That's number 9. And this one here is number 10. Number 10. Pretty good stuff. There's 21 in this particular series, so whew, they're pretty cheap. If I like them, I'll complete a run of these Shazams. This is another series that I got into after seeing my boy Thomas Parks 8484 showing these off. Popeye holding up the car. Reminds me of that old school I think it was 1938 Action Comics #1. Same kind of look to it. You got that first one there. Got the variant cover, which I kind of like Popeye, so I like variant. I like that Popeye variant. This is number 2. Wrinkly old poly bag. These are also in a just brand new condition. These haven't been out but just 2 or 3 months. Near mint right there. That is number 3. Wait. That's the variant cover of number 2. My bad. And this is number 2 regular cover with the wavy, crappy poly bag. And I don't know, maybe these aren't even poly bags. These are really just really wavy. Look at this. Look at that. Look at the glare. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what kind of bags these are. I know there ain't no boards in them. But this is Popeye number 3, the regular cover. I've got the incentive cover that has olive oil on it. I showed that in the previous video. So I am pretty happy with this. Now this is what you call a good unboxing. Stuff I've been waiting for. None of that mess I'm getting on eBay lately. You know, eBay I've gotten kind of messed over. I got messed over on that Batman Adventures number 12. Had that freaking it wasn't water damage, it was moisture damage. Like this genius left it out in his garage. I don't know, and he just let like the cold weather elements get to it, and I don't know. I'm thinking he's one of those collectors that just didn't have his just not taking proper care. Put him in their house. Put him in a dark, cool environment. Nothing over 78. Nothing below 68. 78, 68. In the middle, preferably, or even just leave it at 78. Controlled environment. These people. And what I'm going to do in one of the future videos, I'm just going to kind of go off a little, or actually I may not go off on a rant, but I'm going to kind of talk to the eBay comic book sellers, the people that sell comics on eBay. I'm going to talk a little bit about their shipping style. A lot of their shipping styles suck. Sorry. And some of their just not taking care of the comics. So this is my Mile High stack. This is my Monsterverse stack. Remember, if you're interested in these Tales from the Grave, really cool. They're a throwback, but oh my god, the artwork. Well, I haven't seen the first one, but the one in the part 2 when I was flipping through it looked very awesome. So if you're interested in the Bela Lugosi's Tales from the Grave, get them cheap from Monsterverse Direct on Amazon.com on their little web store. Alright fans, I'm going to go ahead and bag some of these. I don't know if I'm going to use Mylar or poly bag or whatever I'm doing. Probably going to use some Mylar. So I like Mylar. And that way I never have to mess with them. But I'm going to have to read these bad boys too. But I got some more I got to read. That's the thing. I've been ordering these comics and I haven't even had time to read those other that other Shazam series I got by the creator Bone Jeff Smith. So got to definitely read that. Anyways, fans, this is the Great Legend. I'm signing off. Peace out. You know, I don't even know if I said this in my last video because I was so like, I don't know, just it was late at night. But you know, I love all y'all. All of y'all are my fans. I got some cooking videos. We got cook. Wait, key. No, we got this. This is the Great Legend Show, people. Your one-stop spot for comics, cooking, and gaming, video gaming or arcade gaming, whatever you like it. You know, I'm just you see my crazy cousin Bobby Lee on here occasionally. Anyways, it's always a pleasure, fans. Peace out. God bless.